morning, guys. It's Marley. I am checking in on Wednesday, Vlcd23. After my ski day yesterday. So today I weighed in at 172.2. I'm not really freaking out about it because there are a couple reasons that I wasn't really expecting a loss today. If y'all remember, yesterday I weighed really early at like 5, and I was 172.6, and sorry, I just passed somebody that I know. I was 172.6, and I did weigh about 2 hours early, and so I wasn't really concerned about it. So yeah, today 172.2. I did go skiing yesterday. I'm very sore, by the way. I don't know if that's from the HCG. Somebody had pointed out that it would be interesting to see if my muscles became swollen and inflamed after doing that. But yeah, I mean, I am. So it could be that. I'm sure it's water retention as well, because I didn't drink nearly enough water. I was not pot on my food. I did the best I possibly could, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We had lodge food for lunch, and the only thing that wasn't like triple fried and everything was a grilled chicken salad that was so gross, y'all. Like, it was so gross. It was like on a styrofoam plate. It was just some ripped up romaine. It was some grape tomatoes, and they were like mushy. And then it had cheese, which of course is not P2 friendly, but the cheese was already on the salad, and it was like shredded, so there was no way that I could you know, take it off. And the chicken was gross. It wasn't like real chicken. Sorry, my apple's rolling all over the place. It wasn't like real chicken. And then, of course, none of the dressings were really P2 friendly. The best I could do was a light Italian. Otherwise, the choices were like French and ranch. So I did the best I could at lunch. I had water with my salad. And then for dinner, we ended up stopping at Subway. The whole group that went skiing ended up stopping at Subway, which, of course, the choices there are like sub sandwich, another nasty salad. So I was like, I just can't. I mean, I was exhausted. I was hungry at that point from skiing, and I just was like, I cannot shove another gross salad down my throat. So I got a 6-inch. I got it on their 9-grain whole wheat oat bread or something. It's not nearly as like poofy as a normal sub roll, but it was the best I could do. Just a 6-inch veggie sub with lettuce, spinach, cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, and some banana peppers, and just had them put a little bit of oil and vinegar on it, and did apple slices on the side instead of chips, and water to drink. So clearly those 2 meals, even though I did the best I could, clearly they were not a pop. But you know, sometimes you can't control the situations that you're in. I wasn't going to turn down going skiing for the day yesterday because I'm on a diet. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you can't stop living because you are too focused on this. You can just adapt to your situations and do the best that you can, and that's what I did. So I'm 172.2 today, one little last thing that I want to tell you guys about. So, I grew up skiing, snow skiing. I've been up skiing in West Virginia. I've been out to Colorado and Montana. I'm a relatively experienced skier. I mean, I'm not like a competition level skier or anything, but I mean, my parents taught me at a really young age, and we always went and every winter, and so I've grown up doing it. The last thing that I worry about on the slopes is getting on and off the chairlift, because it's like second nature. I've never fallen getting on or off. And I didn't really fall getting on or off yesterday. I got effing leveled by the chair. I was trying to get on with my best friend who was on a snowboard, and there was a miscommunication, and I thought that we were going to try and make the next chair, and she thought that we were going to wait. So I started walking my skis forward, and then I realized she wasn't following me, and I turned around and she was back at the loading line. But the chair was already like coming around, and I was not far enough up to be able to sit and load onto the chair, but I was too far up to like scoop back and just get back in line. Like, I was clearly gonna get hit. And so I'm standing there and I'm looking at the lift attendant, and I'm like thinking he's gonna stop the lift, because he is staring at me, and it's just so blatantly obvious that this chair is about to swing around and take me out. He just stared at me, chair swung around, and just like leveled me. Like, imagine somebody standing alone in a field, and then like a football player running just full on and tackling them from the side. That's essentially what happened to me, except it was a chairlift. And knocked me off my feet, off of the lift area, into asphalt, because of course we have no snow, no real snow here. So it was like, everything was like melted everywhere except for like just the slopes and the lifts. And so there's asphalt right next to the lift, knocks me down onto the asphalt. I got air, like I was in the air when it hit me. It was so painful. And like, the worst part about it was that I was the first like person of our group in the line, so everybody was behind me and saw this happen from the back, and were just in total silence. Like, just like, did that really happen? And they were all like, oh my god, are you okay? And of course I tried to play it cool, like, yeah, it's totally fine, laughing it off or whatever. But it was like clearly just such a bad incident that nobody else was laughing. Everybody was just like super concerned, and I was like, this is really awkward. So yeah, only time I fell yesterday was when I got tackled by the damn chairlift. So got a big nice bruise on my left hip where that thing hit me, and another bruise on my elbow where I landed, caught myself, because of course I couldn't use my hands because my poles were in my hands. So it was stupid. It was real stupid. But other than that, I seem to be in one piece. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to try and catch up on some vlogs today, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.